This is the AI News Flash for July 8th, 8 a.m. UTC. First up, OpenAI will roll out its top AI model, the GPT-5.6 series, globally after a limited preview, according to Bloomberg. All three models, the flagship GPT-5.6 Sol, the balanced everyday model Terra, and the fast, affordable Luna, will become publicly available to everyone, starting Thursday, July 9th. GPT 5.6 was initially released only to select partners, following pressure from the Trump administration to stagger the launch, but the U.S. government has since lifted those restrictions. The episode sets a precedent where government approval shapes the release timing of frontier AI models, signaling a new phase in the relationship between AI development and national security. Second, Microsoft has begun replacing OpenAI and Anthropic models with its own internally developed AI systems in products like Excel and Outlook, cutting its AI bill. AI chief Mustafa Suleyman stated the goal plainly, saying the company pays a lot of money to Anthropic and aims to reduce and ultimately eliminate that cost. Tens of thousands of prompts already run weekly on Microsoft's internal models through these two applications, though May still handles only a small share of the company's overall AI workload. Microsoft wound down most internal Claude Code licenses in mid-May, and alongside a workforce reduction of roughly 4,800 jobs, the shift marks an accelerating move away from external AI dependence. Third, Singapore state investor Temasek's net portfolio value reached 518 billion Singapore dollars, about 400 billion US dollars, a second consecutive record high, as it unveiled a major expansion of AI investments. Temasek aims to raise its AI exposure from the current 6% to roughly 15% over the next 5 years, focusing on energy and data centers, semiconductors, cloud providers, foundation models, and AI applications. The firm holds stakes in both Anthropic and OpenAI, and CEO Dilhan Pillay said the remaining 85% of the portfolio must also focus on AI adoption to stay competitive. With 14.8% growth in US dollar terms, a sovereign investor placing AI at the core of its strategy is likely to reinforce the broader shift of institutional capital into AI. Fourth, robotics company Nomagic, based in Warsaw in Georgia in the US, says its new AI lab, led by a former Google DeepMind researcher, has successfully deployed an AI brain for warehouse robots, Fortune reports. The lab, headed by chief scientist Marcus Wolfmeyer, built a vision-language action model that perceives objects, understands text instructions, and executes physical actions for box picking and packing. At its first customer, Brack.Ultron, Switzerland's second-largest e-commerce platform, the system roughly halved the rate of human interventions by handling edge cases where robots previously got stuck. Nomagic pairs classical robotics software with AI in a harness design that meets warehouse reliability standards from day one, and with Zalando generating 2 million picks monthly, physical AI is steadily going commercial. That's all for this AI News Flash.